The next morning.
Look at this. My entire air force is gone. That of Oscar as well. We've got South Africa, who has 10 level 4 strategical bombers over here. He has 4 over here, all flying out of Tikrit. Oh my god, I hate Tikrit, man. Jesus, I'm gonna have horror of this all the time. Algeria already has convoy units in the water as well. No clue where these are going to land, so Algeria will come as well. This is GG for me, man. Send my naval bombers to Italy. Christ, if I knew, I would have kept my strategical bombers in Heraklion and not have sent them to Turkey. That must have cost quite a few rockets to take down the level 3 airstrip and the level 3 naval base. And why isn't the railroad gun not opening fire? That's the question. That's weird. Ah, now it's opening fire. This tech has more than 100 units in it. Although I cannot see it because it's not in range. I saw it on Spy and Tell, but now it disappeared. That's too bad. Due to splitting up and stacking back again. Well, I mean, we've attacked Saudi Arabia 2 versus 1, so it's only fair that South Africa is helping him, I guess. Let's go to the newspaper. He attacked at 3 AM 49. In all, it took only about 3 hours to finish me off. Lost my entire air force. And on top of that, Africa also took out railroad guns. Yeah, this is bad, man. But I knew that we were in a bad place because we are bogged down in Europe. And I'm not very happy because Gabon, Algeria and South Africa are all working together, and now they're also teaming with Saudi Arabia, so that's a team of 4 players. We've attacked our alliance mate, Russian Joker, who was Germany, because we thought it would be unfair to have a team of 3 players. I should have made this rule of not teaming, because this is pretty unfair, man. But I'm done for. I was thinking on how can I counter the strategy of Saudi Arabia, man. Traditionally, in a space spam, you can stop them with light tanks, as they are perfect versus light armor and they're fast. 67 speed in level 3. However, rocket artillery, they're fast as well. 50 speed. So in enemy terrain, you can never get them. If they stay in friendly territory, light tanks are not gonna counter that. On top of it, he had attack bombers. Producing SP rocket artillery is not going to work because he has at least 25 more than me, because he's ahead. Ordnance, I could opt to go for SP artillery. They do 5.8 versus heavy armor, but he doesn't use heavy armor. He uses light armor, against which I only deal 3.5. But SP rocket artillery, they deal 4.5 damage versus light armor, so they deal more damage. On top of it, Axis deals additional damage, so this is not gonna work as well. So I can't use SP artillery, not SP rocket artillery. I cannot use light tanks. I could use commandos because those are pretty good. They've got excellent stats. 8 versus unarmored, 9 versus light armor, 6 versus heavy armor. However, he has high level scout units. He uses armored cars and interceptors, and he has mechanized infantry to counter them. So that's out the window as well, because he has his mechanized infantry to take care of early game artillery stacks or rocket artillery stacks like this one. Rocket artillery is very hard to counter, man. Oscar has 15 railroad guns now, 17 level 4 tank destroyers, 2 paratroopers, 20 level 4 infantry, 3 armored cars. But these are giant stacks, man, of rocket artillery, and he's in the hills. I don't know why Oscar put himself on the plains. Railroad guns are very vulnerable on the plains. Of course, he doesn't have infrastructure, and even if he had, that's all taken down. This is bad, man. Saudi Arabia has a very efficient strategy with Axis SP rocket artillery, lots of SP anti-air mechanized infantry to counter artillery. It is a very unusual Axis build, but it's highly effective. For an allies doctrine there, I don't see a counter against this, man. I need to be at work at 9 AM. We are now 7:15, so I need to leave soon, and I'm working until 9 PM. Tomorrow morning I start at 6:45 AM, so I'm gonna sleep at work. I'm not gonna be able to record or play, so I think this this is GG for me. I don't think I'm gonna be alive when I get back home. Algeria is coming. There's not a lot of places where he can disembark without us seeing it. Over here maybe, but he's protecting his units with level 3 interceptors, and I have no more. I thought to wake up with 20 interceptors, but that's done. Yeah, too bad, man. That's the disadvantage of having a busy life and a level 2 speed game. 144 units. Christ. 23 armored cars, 14 artillery, 23 infantry, 7 light tanks, 9 SP anti-air, 14 tank destroyers, 23 rocket artillery, 22 SP rocket artillery, and infantry level 3. Damn, man. How many artillery units is that in total? 23 plus 22. That's already 45, 55, 59. Yeah, nothing is stopping that, man. It's very well protected. And actually, he doesn't have mechanized infantry. Mechanized infantry and SP rocket artillery look very familiar. Damn, man. Oh, that's impressive. He's force marching in. He only needs 3 more minutes, and then he's gonna be able to split up. Oh, this is bad, man. This is bad.
A few minutes later.
Look at this. The railroad gun stack lost 25% in health. He just put his units back together. Christ, this is crazy, man. 15 railroad guns versus a stack of 144 units, of which 59 ranged units, 14 artillery, 23 rocket artillery, 22 SP rocket artillery. Yeah, this is bad, man. Really bad. And this is one of the challenges of Call of War, man. When you fight enemies that are in opposite time zones, especially in a speed game, it's very hard to do anything. I mean, if you get attacked just before you go to bed, you can do something, but it's really timed in the middle of the night. I mean, they know who I am, they know in what time zone I live. I think by now you also figured out that UK is Oscar, and they also know his time zone. Once you know the time zone of your enemy, it's rather easy to set up an attack. And sorry guys, I mean, and I'm very sorry guys, but working together in a team of 4 in an event that is supposed to be solo victory, that's really not cool. This is not a coalition game, man. Anyway, this is BM out. I need to go to work.
3 days later.
Not entirely expected, but as you can see, it's going badly for both me and Oscar. I didn't give up easily. I was able to resist. I've positioned my remaining artillery and units in the hills, where I could deal about 80 hit points every 15 minutes. And Saudi Arabia, well, he was not active at that time, so with his offensive fire settings, he stayed in the forest. He had 4 artillery level 1, 1 artillery level 2, 10 artillery level 3, and 23 rocket artillery. However, as he wasn't online, he didn't split off, and so, well, he attacked me with only 10 rocket artillery basically. And what I did on top, I've used war bonds to construct a level 3 bunker, and I was even able to repair it twice. The result is that I've dealt over 860 hit points damage. That was quite a win. And of course, I didn't give up there. I tried to harass him with armored cars and light tanks, but there were just too many units. He managed to trap me everywhere between his tank destroyers and artillery, and I even took out 2 land units with my naval bombers, but as they have strategical bombers, that was over quite fast. My cores have now fallen, and I see that my remaining 5 fast units are under attack by tactical bombers, so I should even force march. If I can snap away capital, why not? He already started producing railroad guns now to protect his core provinces, as he has 0 navy. Just before that, his cores were completely empty. But most probably Saudi Arabia is gonna win. Khyberkovsk has expanded a lot, so if Saudi Arabia doesn't win, it's gonna be Khyberkovsk. Khyberkovsk has now 22 points, and Saudi Arabia has 19 players, but Saudi Arabia is Patsedioli, also known as Gigaman, so he's a much better player. South Africa is Geeks of Math, and yeah, I don't know for sure who the other players are. AKS in Madagascar got killed. We only have New Zealand, who is still in the running, who is Mr. Monarchy. It's his last game, same as me. Nothing much has happened in America, man. I don't know what happened with Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo was very small, North Brazil was very big, but somehow he won. Kudos for that, I guess. Oh, Algeria snapped 2 capitals. That's pretty weird. Okay, they have a weird cooperation going on in Africa. Anyways, who cares, right? It was my last game. I'm happy it's over, honestly. Wasn't very motivated to play play Call of War anymore. Just wanted to host a last community game for my dearest supporters. So yeah, that was it. BM Fox out. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and hit that bell button for notifications. I want to say a warm thank you to my members and elite members for supporting this channel.